Hello guys, this is ACKZero and we're back with another video and a new intro just for you guys. So today it's not really about video, it's pretty much more of pictures from us and other clubs playing on our field. And the reason for that is that, well, we're promoting our field for this weekend's fight that we have on Saturday. We're expecting guests from 3 clubs and, well, we're gonna play Capture the Flag. Since we remodeled our field a lot in the last few weeks, we're going to make sure that we test the field prior to our biggest event in the year. And that of course is Bloody Rock, and we're gonna have the 7th in a row. So 2017 and Bloody Rock 7 is moving up. I must say that I'm pretty proud of my team coming so far in this year's. You know, we've came from a ragtag team to a organized club that, makes events every year, tries to go out a lot, but, well, we've been pretty lazy in the last year, so we're going to make up for it this year, at least hopefully. Of course, all of that is easier said than done, especially with all the work that we have on the field, but we're gonna press on it and we're gonna make it work. So yes, as you can see, the pictures that are rolling in front of you, that's pretty much our team on our field, playing in team death matches and scenarios. And later on you'll be able to see pictures from Bloody Rocks, which are going to include other clubs, other players. And yeah, it's gonna be much fun to watch those pictures. It's gonna bring back a lot of memories. As you can see from the pictures, our field is full of undergrowth, which is really pain in the ass to play Airsoft. If I could count the amount of times I got stuck on something like branch, leaves, thorns, I mean, it's really pain in the ass. So yes, this year we made something new and we made sure that it's gonna be okay and normal to move on our field. Well, if you haven't noticed yet, you're going to see soon enough that our field is full of bunkers, foxholes, walls, buildings, and even trench. So yes, we really make sure that people on our field have a lot of fun playing Airsoft. And the only reason we're working so much on our field is pretty much the size of it. It's not big terrain, so we really have to make sure it's interesting for everybody to play. And in the meanwhile, we have the problem to make sure it's not, build up too much. It still needs to have a little bit of the nature inside there. So it's a constant struggle and fight. And here we come to the Bloody Rock 6, so therefore last year's Bloody Rock, which really was one of the best events I ever had. Perfect day, I mean, it was awesome. Not just because it was our own event, but because of the size of the units that came. We had people from Slovenia and even Croatia, which was really awesome for us. Well, this is our game master and medic, Dmitya, who apparently had a lot of fun that day as well. And yes, this is the parking spot, which was, well, pretty filled up. We didn't expect so many vehicles and so many people to come anyway. So yes, you'll be able to see a lot of pictures from guys on that day. As you can see, blue ribbons, red ribbons, and this is the big fireman's picture, which pretty much brings them all together on one field. And whoa, what am I doing here, right? Let's go to something else, something more interesting, shall we? Well, anyways, you're going to see a lot of pictures from Bloody Rock anyways. And yes, there was so many people last year. I mean, 70 people don't seem a lot to you guys, but on our field this is pretty much a lot. We have struggled to work with them because the field isn't so big. Like I said, 70 players were at the event last year, so I guess you can imagine that it was a lot of fun playing and, well, even game mastering around those guys, because just being there and feeling the action, well, it brings you to action if you don't shoot anyways. So yeah, it really is a unique experience to be in an event like that. I mean, we consider ourselves seasoned players and we've played at many events, but making sure your own event works well, that's a whole another story. So yeah, after a while of non-playing time, we're coming back on our field and play with other clubs, which is gonna be a lot of fun. I expect this to be a gun loading reunion, and, well, I'm gonna make sure you guys are gonna see what happened that day. We're gonna keep the camera rolling all day and make sure you're gonna get some of the action as well. And yeah, like I said, we're gonna play Capture the Flag, which is, overall awesome scenario if people are up for it. And we're expecting about 20 people, maybe a little bit more to come. And yeah, with that kind of number, you can play Capture the Flag normally on our field. Of course, we're not gonna play the whole terrain. We're going to make sure we're playing on one square, which is going to make about 200 per 200 meters, or maybe a little bit more, which is a small field, but with 20 people, that's gonna be a fast-paced game and real capture the flag scenario. So yeah, we're gonna change sides, make sure we exchange flags, exchange fire. Yeah, I'm expecting a lot of action that day, a lot of medics coming around and making sure the game doesn't stop. So yeah, I'll make sure I capture that as well. Anyways, after being done with this thing, I would like you guys to have an opinion from me, and that's about our scenario. And by scenario, I mean Bloody Rock 7. And the question is, what do you guys think about the theme of the Bloody Rock 7? And the obvious choices would be A. Playing again in Afghanistan against Taliban, B. Playing World War II scenario, and C. Playing Vietnam War scenario. So yeah, choice is yours. Please share me your opinions so that we don't have too much of a job to work on our scenario. Of course, you have probably seen from the pictures, or at least you will see soon, that last 6 Bloody Rocks were pretty much continuous story from 1 to 7 about conflicts in Afghanistan, which included US forces, British forces, Polish forces, I believe some Canadian forces as well, German army, and of course Taliban and Northern Alliance. And yeah, that was pretty much last 6 years for us. And now we don't know, should we continue or should we, start something new? What do you guys think? Like I said, some pictures of Taliban on Bloody Rocks are coming up very soon, so yeah, you will be able to see how this actually looks in action, so you can have an opinion of yourself. See, this is one of the guys, defending positions, and now we're going more and more up to Taliban looking guys. You can see this is pretty much Russian style, mercenary, standard NATO soldiers for you. And now, some more Taliban coming up, and these are actually pretty good looking Taliban. And these are actually Bork and Zoki, my teammates. And this is Butza wearing his standard United States Marine Corps gear, which pretty much, works in our way that we work blue team and red team plus game masters, because, guys, it's easier to be everywhere than nowhere. And yeah, so yeah, here are the Taliban I was talking about. So what do you guys think? Is this working on our field or is it not working on our field? I mean, through the years we got an idea and a picture that it works, but the story is probably getting old for the guys playing here, and so that's why I'm asking for opinion, so that we see, should we work on or should we just change the story? Because why not? Airsoft is a living thing, so are we, so why not moving up, right? So yes, at this point I would like you guys to thank you for watching our video, and please make sure you comment, like and subscribe the video. Tell me what you think about intro, and like I said before, tell me your opinions, or what should we do with scenario. A. Afghanistan, B. World War II, and C. Vietnam War. I mean, does all of them work for me? It's just about you guys. Make sure you tell me what you want so that everybody is happy and nobody goes home crying.